Hi, my name is Jake. Now let's talk music. All right, today is December 9th. And I didn't realize it, but this is a crazy day for music because there's two different J. Cole albums that were released on this day. There's obviously 2014 Forest Hills Drive, and also there's For Your Eyes Only, which I'm not doing a double video. Only reason I did a double video yesterday was because I got behind on all of my stuff and I really just needed to put that out. But also today, SOS by SZA, uh, 2 years ago. Also, I literally just got the notification that the Alchemist and Rock Marciano they have a collab album coming out this Friday called The Skeleton Key. So I'm excited about that. Honestly, other than the Snoop Dogg album, I really wasn't like I was thinking, this is a quiet Friday. Then recently we got the DMX album, and now we have a Alchemist collab album. So I'm happy, but honestly, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about J. Cole and his magnum opus in 2014 for Hills Drive. Man, this is if you've watched a couple of my videos before, uh, you've seen that I did my top 10 albums. I think it was top 10 rap albums of all time because I didn't want to get into like all types of albums because I really wouldn't know where I would go there. But in my top 10 rap slash hip hop albums, 2014 Forest Hills Drive was part of it. And I have the album on vinyl. I don't have it on me personally right now, otherwise, I would show it in this video. I actually uh, left it at my grandma's house as I'm moving out soon. But yeah, I love J. Cole, and I might be getting another vinyl from him for Christmas. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But honestly, just he's an amazing artist, and this is truly his best work. I mean, I just looking at this track list, there's not a single miss. Like, it is definitely one of the best albums of all time. And I just feel like anyone who says it isn't, they they want to stick to the 90s and 2000s of hip hop and don't want to be like, you know, something from more recent, it doesn't compare to anything from the 90s or 2000s. That's the golden age of hip hop. But we're really starting to see that there's a lot of some of the best albums of all time have come out in the 2010s. I feel like this is one. You have at least two by Kendrick. I mean, Good Kid, Mad City's got to be up there. And honestly, even though Graduation is my favorite album of all time, I think the best album of all time is To Pimp a Butterfly. Truly, when you just listen to that thing, it's got the concept you want, plus it's also just amazing music. I mean, another one that you could say from Kendrick's catalog is Damn. Sorry, I'm trying to fix my hair. Like, Damn, it won a Pulitzer Prize. The first ever rap album to ever do that. And just the story behind that album and also the music itself, like, it's up there. But everyone wants to stay in this so called golden age of hip hop. But we're we're getting some amazing albums in this time, and it's like You that's in the past. Okay, stick with us here in the present. Like, truly listen to some of these projects that are coming out, and you can't tell me that these are not some of the best albums to ever come out. You just can't. But enough of me going on a spiel about that. Let's actually sit and talk about this album. I mean, when I said in my last video that Born Sinner was the one with the most commercial hits, this one is just the album full of like every single song is a hit. Not all commercially, but when you sit and look at this album, there's not a single miss in my personal opinion. I mean, I would probably say my favorite song is Love Yours, just because everything behind that and like the emotions within that track. But first song you get January 28th, like beautiful. Then you get Wet Dreams, which I don't even want to go too deep into Wet Dreams, bro. Then you get O3 Adolescence, Tale of Two Cities, which a little bit of story behind Tale of Two Cities. If you did watch my older video of like my top 10 hip hop albums, you'll hear the same story. When I was younger, I really didn't listen to hip hop or like any rap, except for like me and my stepdad would listen to Eminem. So that one's up there. But other than that, I never really listened to rap or hip hop, and I was playing games on my computer, and I was like, man, I want to listen to some music, but my school it just sucked. It like blocked YouTube, so I was like, man, where am I gonna find music? And then one of my friends are like, oh, you can go to this one place called Scratch, and it has different music players. I go on there and I just look up music. First thing that pops up, J. Cole best songs. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll listen to this. First song I listened to, A Tale of Two Cities. Bro, ever since then, I always went to like you know how you bookmark on a computer. I bookmarked it, and every single day in that class, first thing I'm doing, I'm putting on that music. It it was a computer class where you did like typing and I don't know if y'all know about this game, Prodigy. It was like math problems and crap, and we were allowed to listen to music. So every single day, I'm listening to A Tale of Two Cities. I mean, other songs on there. It said best J Cole songs, but Jumpman by Drake was on there. I There was Jumpman. There was No Role Models. There was A Tale of Two Cities. I forget, but there was a Kanye song on there. I think it was one of the ones from Cruel Summer. Uh, Bro, I forget the name of it. Was it Mercy? It's like something like that. Okay, now I gotta look this up because that's gonna annoy me. It was Click. The song Click. That's what it was. Click was on there. I don't remember the rest, but I knew that there was the Cruel Summer song, and I just had to figure that out. Uh, Pull back up the track list now. Sorry, I just I'm like one of those people. If I have something in my head and I don't like look that up, it's gonna bother me for a little bit. So I'm sorry about that. But continuing on with the track list, Fire Squad, Saint Tropez, GOMD. I'm not gonna say the actual name. YouTube isn't happy about me cussing in my videos. Uh, anyways, next, no role models. Everyone knows that. Then you got Hello, and then apparently my favorite, Love Yours, and then the outro is Note to Self. Like, just, just an amazing track list and one of the best albums. Uh, but I I really, when I first listened to this album, I like truly connected with J. Cole, and that's when I really started getting into more of his music. Like, I don't even know why he just stood out to me, but second I heard that album, it was like, I think it was like 2019, 2020 on YouTube, because that was before I even got on Spotify. I've only been using Spotify since like 2022. But second I listened to like the full album, I knew I was gonna be a fan for life. And I I'm excited for the fall off. It's probably coming out next year. But what does make me sad is the fact that he might retire after that album. So I just hope he doesn't, you know? Definitely one of my favorite artists of all time. Um, other than that, I really don't have too much more to say for this video. So yeah, until next time, peace.